Hey, yo, hey, yo. Okay, hold on. Let me just get the game open. Oh, great. This is being a butt. Oh, great. Yeah. I really wanted to be decapitated. Fuck off. There. And game's opening. Sorry about that, folks. Was making sure the post was made and actually got up straight from the get-go this time. Boop, boop, boop. Here we go. First one got. Man, it sure is taking a bit here. No sound either. Let me put some tunes on. Oh, never mind. I was back here because when I went to buy my first bit of Shire gear for healer, I came across two things. One, for some reason, I thought I couldn't fucking die in this shit. Oh, fuck you. Don't lie to me about what the fuck I'm wearing. Yeah, okay, somehow I didn't realize I actually could. I didn't see that there. Oh, I can't dye the hat. Why can't I dye the hat? And I can't dye the main body. But everything else, would you fucking... Hold on, folks. I need to fix a couple. There we go. Sorry about that. I need to just... I hate the fact that OBS is once again opening up on the wrong screen. I'm only clicking once. Stop lying about what button is being pressed. Wait, hold on. Is it because... Let me check something here. No, wait, no, I didn't want to press that. Cast glamour. Remove. I need to test something. So I looked into it, I could... Oh, I can't dye it because it's glamored. I'm an idiot. Okay, well... Oh, you're testing me. Testing me. Yep. Totally what button I'm pressing. Yep. Anyway, I need fucking dye. I can dye this so when I can't dye the other gear, and as much as I like the other gear, I'm absolutely... What the fuck am I trying to melt? Actually, hold on. Repair. Anyway, the other thing is I realized I didn't have a white mage glam. Whoop. Didn't get any crafting done today because I wanted to do other stuff, but really want to make that crafting gear, god damn it. Once I'm free of the undo, I can either dedicate an entire day to grinding or off-stream grinding and such. But no, I want to do at least one round of frontline because I really want to get the Garo gear and get the Makai title. Anyways. There we go. So there's no way for me to get this color in game, but I like it. I think it works perfectly for this outfit. Much more. Let's see how the hat comes out. Ooh, I like it. So 5 Stings of Violet dye. Gotcha. Edit glamour plates. Anyways, I was making this is what I decided to go with for the moment until I get more of the Shire gear. Then I can go ahead and put the Actually, I need to look at what I can do for white mage because like I'm not terribly fond of most of what I have that's colorable. Maybe I should see what Raimi hat looks like. Yeah, I'm just deprived of options up here. So, and Plague Doctors at least is interesting, even though I feel like it's too fancy for white mage. It could work as an inch guardian one, no, as a Heaven Sword glam, but I wouldn't use it for my main one for Stormblood. Again, too fancy. Fancy. No. Oop. I could wear that, but eh. Little vest looks okay, but eh. This one looks too nerdy. Good for, say, scholar and such, but not real an astrologian. I don't really feel it works for so yeah. Don't remember where you get the Plague Doctor's gear, though. Outside of being an in-game thing. Oh, that's right. I thought I swapped you because I couldn't. Yeah. Grape, I think, is the color that would be described as. I don't know. Let's. It's clearly a purple. I'm just trying to find the best match. Gloom, I think gloom's a good. It's right around the shade. Reflect. No. It's darker. Honestly, most of this just conflicts with the fact I wanted to make this a dark glam, but But Plague Doctor outfit for, does work for a white mage. Fuck it. I'll decide what I want to do for that one later. I think I need more fucking... Hold the phone. Hold the phone. We are apparently experiencing drama. I don't really want to go into it mostly, but I need to check a thing. Give me a moment. This is... whew. Yeah. Having some minor technical difficulties here. Anyways, let's see. It's nothing that should affect you guys, but just annoying. Where's that new purple? Oof. That is expensive. Not worth it. That's okay. What's turquoise prices at? Turquoise blue is a lot better, but I'm also not that far from getting it in game. Let's look at Dragoon blue, for instance. Actually worse, so I'm going ahead and I think I'll buy turquoise blue, just for the hell of it. Nah, I like something a little darker. I'm sorry this is consuming so much time, but you know what? I don't get green very often. Marble green. I don't. Do I have search item? I have one. I think marble green would look kind of good, but I don't think it would go with the gun. I think. I could go red. I think I'll go with Regal. I like the other color, but eh. Sure, you know what? I like the color enough. I might as well. I'll be dying lots of things over time anyways. Yeah, I don't want to really not super interested in going over. And it not annoys me that this happened, but while we're going, I'm just gonna teleport to Tailfeather. Can't believe I lost an hour of this. There we go. Okay, I got it to work. That's should be taken care of. Boo. Do. Okay. It's working. Okay. Well. I haven't looked too much into what we're dealing with here. I'm sorry. That took forever. That ate up so much time. Part of me wishes it happened earlier, but what you can do. Boom. Anyways, let's go talk to the quest and get the main quest going. Like I said. Yeah. Spin wheel. God, it is fucking hot. I haven't had heat this much in a while. Just Alright, Shola. He had forced like he's fat on the island about him. Like I used to go walk together when I could keep him away from his work. Really thinking of him, doing everything he'd done for me. You remember when I was off and placing me at dawn? You didn't think my name would be Trial Baldessian, did you? Yep. The Baldet. Yep. Baldet. Trial Baldessian. Her actual name. Her grandfather, as should be implied, is almost certainly a Goloff reference. And, you know, I don't remember what their name. I don't think their last name was exactly the same, but you know, important figure makes sense. You know. And I be capable, but if it's when I read regularly, that in which case will be try anymore. This is impressive. This is impressive. You drew him from memory? I had some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. As we explained the two pairs, Shoshana and I will acquire to the outlying encampments, while Haru and Cryo question residents of Fairfeather. Afterwards, we shall regroup near Lost Spots and share our findings. You know, no objections, let us be about it. Hi, he's ready today. They managed to have the management of voice rectifying powers for fresh young ladies. Wait, be sure to find me when we finish making your inroads. Whatever it was. Inquiries. That's what you said. I don't know why I said it kept filtering it to inroads. Okay, hold on. Shit. Today is the first locally hot day of the year. Oh god, and I'm just feeling it. Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. That basically consumed the fucking lot. So, I hadn't intended it. It got sprung on me. I'll put it this way: the person starting a new guild is the person who also started the old guild and ran the old guild. And my guild went through a big change in labeling and everything. You put the pieces together. I'm not wanting to start shit with a existing player base. Frankly speaking, I was never that close to either guild in the first place, the current guild, but it felt right, you know, since I was reached out to that, and maybe I'll have an easier time getting closer to my current guild. Oh, are you a traveler? I mean, this is one not gonna get to tell further. Okay, I think I've talked to that in a BC before. But anyways, let's have a look then. 1, 2, no anything around, sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This sounds worse than 9. Oh wait, actually I'd be on 13 now. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Problem is 23. Stopping to 24, 25, think 27, 28, 29, 30. About a miscount can make me miscount further. We're gonna have slightly longer breaks in between me doing that now because Jesus. Yeah. Most likely personnel. Playtest sketch. The execution of a missing penguin. So now I may have mistaken his life's calling. Whoop whoop. The other day of her and Vagabond who brought down a successful help. So, they tell he was dancing with me like with the Berlin ball. Sound like a man? I skipped the first part, but yeah, it sounds like. He was saying, I haven't seen him, but me figure that might match your description. Hey, man. When I say, you know, could you be more specific? Yes, I do actually have a picture of it. Well, portrait. I just put some look back. Didn't go look at his face, but it could have been him. Beyond the forest, ever how long there was still there. I think he was much under. Think now I have to cover his tracks, see? Yeah, and you carry an axe instead of a bow. An axe instead of a bow, huh? Right, I think we learned everything we can here. Do what the others have found out. I want to put this in perspective. Half this bottle of water was frozen when I pulled it out, and yeah, started. And in that hour, I spent dealing with FC shit off screen because I don't think it belongs on screen. And admittedly, taking a lot longer because I was being a fucking moron about something. Again, I'm not going into it. That bottle is completely melted. It's still cold, but it's completely melted. It still provides amazing release when I press it against my chip. Or belly or face. Oh, that's new. Oh, I haven't done that yet. It's in on my forehead. Ooh, cooling in and out. Refreshing. Wait, yeah, are we not? 1, 2, 5. Ooh, cutscene. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I thought I wanted to finish as many hits as we could. 2, 3, 4, 5. Many have made camp in 9 successful locations. Ideal font the game. Not sorry for receiving visitors. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, so time was moved well spent. God, thanks for the capable hunter whom no one is familiar with. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Chin and that first. Look at that, I'm feeling more aggressive. Plus, this bullshit is wiggle free of its thing, so I gotta fix it. There we go. 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 8, 9, 30. Oh, fuck. No, none chance to see the man's face. His hand been met sanctuary and stuff his fighting prowess. Did it entails, but maybe we want yet for conclusive proof. Marriages are related, but I heard Cassell regarding a vast trader. And such regards fit a man of refinement. He's rather a curious description for one of his kind. And it's in vast, like I said, why would he not go himself? There we go. You're yourself from our side naked as your name day. And I should not forget. Is it now? Oh no! I was pleased to see you. I mean, it was a simple statement of fact. They didn't think about ourselves the same predicament. Don't worry, Alfie. None of us shall ever forget that day either. Strolla is now, but he did absolutely put himself in that, put it to his mouth, and now both your Strolla and Kryl will never let him forget it. Wonderful. He's not wrong, and to be fair. Even if there wasn't, even if it wasn't, a matter of Strolla being a Strolla, the whole friend I thought might be dead finally seeing them again. It's just, well, in the same current. Is there anything that you should be able to tell us, no? Right, Kyle. Right. Anyways, let's take a quick break. Not meld. I mean, melding would probably be nice. I'm not giving too much shit about it. Honestly, the pants can stay their color. You're a Riot game. Those are good boots, though. Oh, look at that little colored stripe. Yeah, again with blue and red in it. I love this. Booyah. Okay. Anyway, some things never change. But yeah, look, in defense of Alpha No, nobody who's attracted to women would ever forget that day was Shishol either. And even if it wasn't, you know, for the whole attraction thing, it's also the fact that this is a dear friend of his returned. But, you know, sticking it's just, you know, he really shouldn't have said that. Now, Caesar called it my return so vividly. I know he did not draw me from memory. Thompson, no. There is a joke here I could make, but he is still a kid, so no. It's a little late. I'd like to continue to search for Sancred. Fighting this fucker a third time? What are we for? For why now Sancred could be waiting for us in Lost Thoughts Lost. See you rest of the way. Come along, everyone. Come on. Immediately trying to, like, let's not pay attention to my, the foot I shoved up my mouth, Fuck. I'm sorry, that was just... We're also gonna proc this and just wait a little. Normal raids. This is how the Binding Coil should have been done. I want to get outfit every character I can with Shire gear. Because it's just good to have. And then I can start working out on outfitting them with the, Tesseract. I'm gonna have to take a short break and get myself a new drink. Contest, wait, welcome me once more to Lost Shots Fast. What do you seek to say? What do you seek to say? You see, man, a man whom we are told you may have had certain dealings with? How curious, understand godly sport and pursue mortal prey? No, we're looking for a friend. No, he's not prey, but a friend long missing. Good, he's friend as well as one who we have traded many times. It's really quite certain with this man. Fleshling close kid cut to us from some last week. Yep, there we go. Yeah, Fist of the Father. I was hoping he was cuff, but I will take it. Oh, I love what we're doing with this one. New posing options will unlock after I get to a certain point in the MSQ, though. Because somewhere they came up with this brilliant, really cool pose, and they just, for some reason, I love how acrobatic I feel. Every fucking shot involves some sort of sick kickflip. Why am I running around him? I don't know. Because I can. Because it makes it more enjoyable when I put bullets in his fucking face. But yeah, these have much better recruitment times, from what I understand. Okay, hold on. I need to fucking fix this thing as soon as this is over with. So with the Yu-Gi-Oh thing, I actually had my first simulationist fail. I rolled up for making it surviving long enough in the universe as, you know, typically a homeless person, until the first tournament where I could start actually ranking. Didn't Yu-Gi-Oh, of course, so they're all a Yu-Gi-Oh universe, so of course it's the most popular game that defines live, so, you know, they're gonna be everywhere, even at that point, even if they're just mostly low level, and if they're paying out, I also will probably need to pay a fee to join and all that. See, that's how shit works in real life with real life tournaments, and that's how, you know, I expect them to work in there. By the way, off screen I was doing the MSQ, and for some reason I ended up with infinite Gauss shots. Boop. I'm gonna go ahead and take all this shit. And then afterwards, we're gonna go give it to the see if, you know, I believe this is shit I can get turned into the Alexander. Who's it? Boo 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 doo. I like the person's glam. We'll do that when we next head to Idleshire, or when I next sleep here. I don't know if I want to bother with those, and I'll get rid of them if I can't use them, but as well. Let's get back to where we were. And after this, we'll take a break and I'll get myself a drink, because mine's gone warm. Yes, I'm tired of a... God, it's fun. Okay, yep. The crushing Clarkson skins come to us from Samal last in week. We can hide to trade, in exchange we tended his wounds. So I managed to kill some things, and immediately, you know, Great, he was much flesh. Country was much flesh, and when he asked for Germans, we were glad to provide them. And where is he now? God into last night, I thought, when he heard the night summoned our God once more. Ravon has returned! Ravon has returned! So did say that's gonna support, but what could Sacred hope to accomplish by himself? You know, we thank you for help. We could repay its kindness, or we pay his kindness as we learn to our comrade's side. Go get to the last claim of the sacrifice. Okay. Jesus, move. Break time, break time. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Take break for other reasons, and nothing quite cool enough. That's my own fault. I'm used to just putting it in when I need it. That sounds weird. Putting my replacement drinks in when I need them. But wait, I have to be on the ground. What do I got? Nothing. Nothing. I had to dig out some of my good shit. Make myself as overpowered as possible when I go into early Stormblood. Oh, yeah, I got a new ability. By the way, dismantle. Boom! Now that fucker's doing less damage to me. But why aren't you out? Probably the res Turing thing. My man, you are 10 levels below me. Once we progress a little, I'll
Thancred. It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
Yep. Let's save our boy. That is not our boy. None of those is our boy. Who the fuck are these lot? The fuck? I mean, yes, I know who they are, but like, well, that explains the axe thing. They just fucking kill the primal. Pretty much the only person we ever meet in 14 who bothers killing primals is us. The fuck? We just got a echo off, huh? Got the echo, and they're fighting Asians. This fucker's pulling at us. This is very familiar. Maybe I should have been a warrior in here.
So you
Fun symmetry.
The savior of Eorzea.
I don't like the emphasis put on that word in text compared to what he did. I felt like that should have had some sort of extra emphasis. I mean, it's still there. I just felt like, it just sounds like he, not happy with that terminology for us. Oh, they all had it. I don't think we've been this disrespected by, NBC who knows what we're capable of in a long time. What the fuck?
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are. Shall we show them?
I mean, asking for, maybe some identification with, shall we show them? I suggest we were dealing with a jealous fan, but, so far they seem pretty fucking capable. What the fuck? Oh, of course, they show us by immediately trying to fucking kill us. I really should have gone for Warrior. Warrior off. Okay, we wouldn't have gotten the cool scene, but still. There's our boy. So he really was here. So, the axing was a hint for this fucker, but Thancred and I both think it was here. Just in fucking time. I mean, would it not have been cool if I was playing it or to be able to get this, but of course they can't let you have a scene like this in this game because, well, I mean, okay, you actually do get scenes like this eventually, just not, here. I don't, Because there are so many classes, though. It's, you know, you gotta do it in special ways and such. You can't have a special thing where someone gets a warrior off. Oh, Lalafell actually has the Toto-esque bun nose from that is more like 11s. Not very sporting of you to suddenly try to murder us when we were having a friendly conversation. Though, admittedly, you didn't seem very friendly. Also, I love what his
warrior of light, for we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path, and we shall meet again.
Okay, so there's two notes to that. What the fuck? And two, I like Thancred's dual-wielding weapon because he's got a smaller knife to go with the bigger swordy thing, oversized knife, and that's actually how it's supposed to be, and you just don't see that reflected in fantasy much. I love 14's weapons, but they are very goofily designed most times. So, we have met the Warriors of Darkness. A dark little parallel to our group. We don't know what the fuck's up with them. All we know is that they don't like Asians. And they just tried to fucking murder us. What the f... Ah, she's initiated the teleport for all of them. Apparently you can do that. It's like, what the fuck is this edgy nonsense? Is your eye okay there, Thancred? I mean, I know I worn a patch before, but that was decorative. You had two good eyes last I checked, bud. Oh, and I liked the asymmetrical armor because that reflects again how you properly do dual-wielding styles. That's the weapon, the arm he sticks into blocking range mostly with his little blocking dagger. So it's the one that, you know, needs more protection. Yeah, let's bounce, Thancred, and then go over what the fuck just happened. Well, the visions come here to us. But I could hear the con shining on us. They're so unbearably loud. Yeah, how odd. I have water for the help. Shall be safe here. This is what I like to stray far from the colony. Oh, what, did you know one thing I found out? That Proto-Ultima thing? Yeah, that shows up elsewhere. Apparently, Proto-Ultima shows up in Zizlaw during a certain weather condition. And Prey Online crate pops. Once that weather condition is finished. 5 million in the offline products restored auxiliary power. We got a full system check. Its main power cells. The elegant killing machine employed several aether collectors guarded by some of the most frightening of the godless creations. So, you know, that's neat. This is gonna take a little bit. I want to start story stuff. While we wait 9 minutes. Ugh. I don't really want to do Cup of the Fall. I want to do the next two Alexander ones. Because this one I think we'll probably do another one before we're done with this chunk. But I'll finish talking to Thancred since it won't pop anytime soon. But yeah, new Thancred voices, of course, here.
My appetite for the dramatic. Have you forgotten?
Thancred.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the Altogether.
Meet the Nut Eater. A classic Final Fantasy enemy. What they're using to censor him. Amazing.
Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides.
They just have this thing chasing its nut throughout this entire little sub theme. Congrats on him for being able to survive such a situation.
I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking. It's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
Yeah. That's such a fun joke.
Clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke.
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement.
That is exactly what that's literally what you were asked for, word for word.
Of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
Man, you took forever to pop out of that fucking place. Goddamn.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the
Okay, so you weren't doing something stupid and rushing into danger. You were waiting for me to save the day, and then someone else did it. Shockingly. I mean, plan still works.
Until now, that is.
Yep, until now.
The self-proclaimed Warriors of Darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the Warrior of Light, I suppose.
I glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
That's what they called him.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
A little slow, a little late. Guess I'll have to teleport back to Tailfeather. Ooh, that part is literally filled with water. I'm sorry, you called your character what? I have a feeling this is not a very long hallway. Ah, right. Even they jumped down the hole. That was fun. Boop. There we go. Now it's properly done. Almost to the boss. Ooh, cutscene time. I do love this. We're slowly climbing away from this primal robot. Fist of the Father. Cuff of the Father. Well, the raids are such small in size total. Guardian Helm. Guardian Soldier. Yeah, it's getting ground under Robbie's rain. Oop. Wrong one. There we go. Oh no. Eat drill, Magitech Gob. Widow. Oh, we didn't know then use them. Oh, that's cool. That better be a mount you can get. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 doo, 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 doo. Boop, 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 boop. God damn, this one. That's just a lot of these fuckers. Medium length, but uh-oh. A literal pile of enemies, and then they blow themselves up to clear our way. Oh, that's great. Might as well just take all these while they're available. Let's see. Oh no, how do I tell? Boo, 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 boo. There we go. Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, I just noticed we're literally the only ones left. Never mind, no point. Spelled it wrong, but I like their kitty cat hood. I don't even know if I need these. Uptrend is amazing. Uptrend is stronger than round rocks. I don't remember the name, but I recognize that gun because I was using it for a bit. It's got there you are, friend, old friend. There you are, friend. So I wonder if you ever find Biggs cat. Find you. Biggs cat left sign to be there, so I thought best to see the intro with my own eyes. Try to tell me what exactly you hope to find here. Ever heard of the Enigma Codex? It's a book of ideas written some 100 years past, life's work of one of the greatest technologists ever to draw breath. Within the page are a myriad of wonders, from designs Bakken that could operate ceaselessly for centuries, and not always the cluttering cheese. Even a fragment that could be a king's gobby cheese? Gobby, you mean like gobby cheese. Of course. Even a fragment that could bring a king's ransom. Talking about all the plans for a walking citadel. This was a beacon of logic and reason for all the world. Something else we're studying at, aren't we? It's probably what took its form from that idea. And now this is you. You read it then, this Enigma Codex. It's not catered for every needful thing. Why, it's the crops of grain. The farmers would never have to leave. So much and all in a fortress on feet. Impenetrable and ready to move at a moment's notice. Oof. I can see why that could be something someone would call forth like a god. Sales went to bring the most brilliant scholars on the stage to all four corners of the world. Said about unraveling the streets of creation. In this utopia, the shining seed erudition was to be called Alexander. The walking castle runners to collect treasure from everywhere. See you could, little one. If anything you found, be it junk fraud or teaching lawsuits, it would be it's for the taking. No, I do with all this knowledge. The way you use it to take control, most likely. Led by few chosen scholars, unless I'm mistaken. That's why the Illuminati exists. Fully fanatics take a perfectly good idea and make it into space. What could possibly go wrong? And that is how we get... Oops. Put sleep instead of turning off, but... We'll spin the wheel once we're through the cutscene. Well, imagine how people who've spent decades carrying their homes on their backs might crave a home that could carry them. This could be seen like a utopia. Like... Just a description of that alone was something I could see how that could be appealing. Just a base description of Alexander is super fucking appealing as a place. And I could easily see, for those who are technologically minded, such a thing could be almost a divine machine. But the added perspective of the fact that the way goblins live, nomadic lives, apparently pushed out of one of their ancestral homelands, which was Ul'dah, before Ul'dah was a thing. The original meaning of the term beastmen was to refer to them. How such a place could seem like a utopia. Another machine here, we're talking about a primal. So maybe that's of us all. Just you be over here and think come to head, Haro. It should be a happy place. Why there, it's junk for the day where Rex is happy. Where is happy place of mid? Wherever he is, touching us, the scar on our face. I wonder who he is. There we go. And we're gonna touch that thing side. She got something whenever she had spare money. A girl after my own heart. Hey, junk and sparkly wax, pretty bobs and whirly cocks. Trixie coming with that extra junk kind of thing. They'll come too. Which seemed red. It's good she's just called. Dear me, I don't think she knew such language. Although it may not be the easiest of taskmasters. Of course, I wonder what she'd say if she had to work under the chief. There you go, sounds of anything. Waxtail's one thing, but a self-sustaining walking to the old genius. You know, they had to go and make a bleeding primal out of it. Standing. This Alexander was active for more than a few seconds. That's seconds, and it's nigh drained the hinterland of Aether. What would it do if it wandered the whole bleeding world? Such a powerful idea that it requires so much power to do. Command Lights how much danger were. In here, too many hunting for new treasures. Probably best, though, eh? Sinker, seeker, soldier, spy. By the twinkle and be excited as a plan. You guys said tomorrow, but don't worry, the chief has a plan. Speaking of chief, over here. Speaking of chief, over. Ah, correct. I see. Good, something's been nagging me for a while. I'll be right. Finally realized what it is. It's concerned it's a communication wedge intercepted. See, we know the Illuminati have managed to establish base inside the Colossus. And they're still to find a way to play the magic, pierce the magic barrier. That's the case. What need would they have to use the only hatch which the barrier can protect? Why go to the trouble of sending? Could have mentions on how to unlock it. And that's why there have been agents outside the Colossus, most likely in Idleshire, using the hatch as a back door. They will know we're broken code and their hatch is constantly watched, so we won't have been able to use it for some times. She'll be desperate to re-establish contact with inside. And that's why I've cleared the area on the night's hand. My news now is watch and wait and follow whoever makes a dash for the hatch. Brayflocks? Arm of the father. No. If she found inside there, well, you're bound to get after them. It's maybe completely fooled, to be honest. Those masks all look the same to me. So the Brayflocks we were interacting with was the spy, but not Brayflocks herself. Admittedly, being a spy for, them would probably be really easy since, most non-gobby races probably don't interact with the goblins enough to be able to tell the difference between their different masks. I could fight a dude, but I won't. Off screen, I need to get around to one of the things I want to do, actually, now that I remember it. Hunt down the fuckers that I do. So we had a drop somewhere, but nothing major. Huh. Weird. Give me a bit to address whatever the hell is going on here. Alright, okay. Don't know what the hell has happened there, but you know, it just happens sometimes. Had that happened before, so whatever. Anyways, since we were in a dungeon before and then cutscenes, then let's spin the wheel. I was gonna do that as soon as we got in here, but okay, Broadway, now let's go see what I can exchange for this crap. Oh, joy. Exercising became something I am now absolutely fucking dreading. Hey. Huh, yeah, I could just get the augmented shit from here too. Okay, die. But that's a shittier place to get it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Alexander Parks Exchange. Looks like I just need a lot more of those. Prototype Gordian earrings. None of this is particularly appealing because I can get I'm pretty sure I can get better shit. Hey, Alexandrian is the high level stuff. I'm sorry, it's just... Huh. It's strange how much that honestly reminds me of the Ironworks gear, though, it's definitely got differences. Okay, so I have a feeling none of this is useful for, actually later stuff, so I'm just gonna check. Yeah, manifestos. Must be a thing I get later. I'm sorry, it's fucking hot. Warm. I still haven't even gotten up and done that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just throw away this shit. None of this is particularly appealing to me at the moment, and it's not like it's fucking hard to grind it up. I'll look into what they have to see if there's anything I want, but honestly speaking, if it's not dyeable, it's not... Ooh, no. That I want. I forgot those at some point. Might as well ditch this shit. Must have been when I did a long stop at the dungeon. Oh. Well, it's time for me to exchange my drink again, and then I will do the squats right afterwards. Today's just fucking goddamn, but I'm sorry, it's just I'm having to routinely clean my glasses here. That is how oof. Unless it feels like it. That might just be... No, okay, that's just my eyes. I'm just feeling more tired. Heat's exhaustive. Always has been. I'm not getting rid of these just because it's hot. I'm sorry. It's just... Ugh. The more I find out about the Final Fantasy cards, the more I'm annoyed at how me and the others got screwed on it. Oh, well, maybe something changed. Let me check. I doubt it, but so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just swap out the drink, and while I'm at it, as soon as I get my drink, I'll take a couple swigs. We'll do the thing. Do the 20 squats. Okay, so 2 things we need to do. Right, thanks. There we go. Fuck you. How did I get dragged over? I didn't fucking touch it. So much fun going on, I would be starting up a new play. Right, sorry, I forgot. Sorry, I just my cup getting jostled around, knocking other things around as is standard. I'm not that exhausted, it's just fucking the idea of getting up again and doing the squats is getting to me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Okay. We good. Oh my god. Just go and hear me. Wasn't that exhausting? It's just heat. Not like, oh, it's heat stroke bag or anything. It's not that bad, but it's not pleasant. Firmly reminded why I stream it later in the day and not earlier. They used to do that, but yeah, heat. Oh, it's sweet. That's nice. I'm just hugging my drink. We'll complete this story chunk. I don't know how many parts this is. The cuff, the arm. Man, but gear improvement, gear augmentation. What the hell is this shit? Improving Doman armor, huh? Huh. So if you bother getting our Doman armor or artifact gear, whatever the fuck that is, you go here and get even better. Whatever the fuck this is. Iconic gear, improved Shire gear. Hold on. Huh. Wait. Augmented Shire. I already have this. This confused me. Was it there's supposed to be some other way, and there probably was a way to work your way up the gear, and then once things hit, it was all simplified down. Come on, where are you? Anyways, right, yeah, I talked about the thing. Anyways, yeah, so that's probably the first one I've had in a long while where my simulations just went, yeah, no, you die. You dead. Yeah, you ain't living for that, bud. Ah, blah, bosh. If it wasn't for the fact I'd get teleported away from where I am to the story. Actually, a convenient thing, but still. Boop, 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 doop, boop, boop. Boop. Do, boo, boo. Alrighty, there we go. Well, this place is strange and destroyed looking. Oh, there's the fake grave box. I haven't dressed like the Wait, Fox. Oh, for some reason I'm taking my time to look around a bit before giving chase. I'm loving the vibe of this place, by the way. This is fun. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. I got slimed, it looks like, but I killed something. So, all's well as well. Boop, boop. I always consider it nice to inform people, hey, you're both being streamed at the moment, and also, hey, why not stop on by to... Yep, that person's died, Twitch. See their shit. Alexander continues to be fun. It also gives a warning that, hey, one of the party members is probably going to be watching cutscenes. What in the absolute fuck? Lots of hellos from Twitch. Living liquid. Huh. I don't remember that being a thing in Act 5, but it reminds me of Living Flame, so, you know, it's certainly rad. Wasn't sure how that worked, but it looked like it involved us getting hit, so boop boop. Oh, that's neat. This is definitely a reference to the Final Fantasy V boss, then. Just another variant. Because yeah, turning into a giant hand is what Living Flame does in 5. I like that it's basically a robot doing it. Ah, and it's split into 2 hands. Let's get a little bit more. Boop. Boom. Eat the drill, eat the drill, eat the drill. Boop, 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 boop. I forgot to eat my food. Always do. Nowadays. Boop, 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 ba-doo, ba-doo. Eat drill. I don't know. Ah, okay, yep. Boss is dead. Then. Well, I got all the tarnished Gordian shit again. Boop, boop. Which would be fair if I was interested in getting it. When everyone is bailing, it really is just who gets loaded with the garbage nobody wants. Did I just get... Oh, I got rid of my titanium bolts. Damn it. I'll have to remake those when I get around to using them. Fuck. Stupid Gordian crap. Looking exactly like something actually useful. Damn. Uh-oh, sounds like that line gone trouble. Oh hey, it's his cat. No longer on his head though. He found it? Good, knowing some piecing pizza with a laminati. Straight up shooting your own fucking spy. Gobby did well. Gobby did well indeed. Your own loyal person just effortlessly shot and killed. And those who please you. Hey, that's broken. Seems too many parts for nine. Needs one thing missing piece to bring world honor. World honor, make world. Make world. And one of those who don't fit your puff vision of perfection. How many must die to pay for your utopia? How many must die to pay for your utopia? See, you summon a goddamn primal. Leaves every land you within. The highland and everything on it is dead. Each other live on. Let's die for progress. Yes, this is the cost of seeking knowings. Hell's take you in your damn seeking. Why some sinners find happiness in the
Wise uplanders, not wise uplanders, find happiness in the love not to rule. Unwise uplanders, simply Ethiopia does not need.
I do love that. For all these themes, he's got his own evil cat to metaphorically pet. Since may I die then. Ha! Except it's grotesque. And like the rest of the ideas set out in the England Codex, this wonder itself hurts, even when a rush to realize the tales, even the best of us can be led astray. So what do I think the largest starry-eyed philanthropists? That it? Glad they got their hands on their public blade cut, they turned into vicious killers. He very passionate against them to abandon the last shred of empathy. Think for the price, Constantine, not anymore, but haven't forgotten everything I read. And stop the core, if you can get me close enough. You think you can, or you know you can. What of its location? We're in the trunk. How close we are to that? I can't say.
Shh, we're not gonna say 2 pieces of rotten rocks are yum. My count of rotten rocks.
Alright, what will happen when we breach the core? No, we'll be better equipped to deal with it, well rested and ready for anything. All should be well enough. What is up with you, Mid, or Mide? He does have a similar name to Sid's grandson in one game. 5. Be careful, still tell you when McKenna's sword is protecting the core. But we'll be on hand too, just in case. She needs extra sledgehammer, that is. You trying to keep track safe from core making? You have one piece of secret treasure. Should have the power to choose who lives and dies. That is too insidious to be left unchallenged. If we don't act awake, no one will be unstoppable. No, it's now or never. Mine had a slightly impatient air about her. We'll start this and then yell. Any other knowledge to shut down the giant's core. If I reach it, I need you to lend me a strength. Well, really, my slight such is let's just say it's simplifying. It should be a bunch of lights if you teach those privy mouth savages some manners, Haru. Really? I love that they're fucking just taking out the opportunity to shout insults at Wedge. Burden of the father. Oh, wait, hold on. You just gotta get him into the normal place by now. We'll bring up the rear in case close clear. Oh, that's not what mechanics are protecting the core. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and finish this, and then if there's another one, that will be it for today, as we're going to go do MS instead. This one will hopefully only be 5 minutes. But yeah, that one was much more successful. I also shifted my methodology. Instead of doing by-day rolls, I did by-week rolls. On the other hand, the consequences for that, rolling poorly on that, would be much worse. Rolling a 1, because I was going to do D10s for once for this. Rolling a 1 would mean, well, you died. At least for 2 weeks in a row. Flat out. Hell, rolling a 1 and rolling a 2 would still mean that too. 2 2s you could maybe scrape by, but not 2 1s. Whereas with days, well, that just means you failed to find it. Shelter and food for 2 days in a row. That is unfortunate, but survivable. 2 weeks is not. But I put it to 1 is you managed to scrape by just to be alive long enough for the next week. I really should have included a debuff, but for rolling a 1, and I probably will retroactively go in and add a because I did roll a 1 once, but thankfully I rolled well enough the next one that it would. Actually, no, I didn't even roll a 1 once. I rolled a 4 on that one, which is, the way I put it is you find, 4 is you found some shelter, found some food, but you absolutely were spending most of your time hungry, and but not to the point that it would provide a detriment to future rolls. All right, enough of that. That was funny. Briefly chasing them around with follow. I'm gonna have to withdraw. I need to take a break, and it's not one I think I'll be back quickly enough that I could avoid. I'll be back soon, as soon as I can. Okay. Fuck. Alright, let's get this back in. Oh, I wanted to hit on it. Anyways, yeah, what I rolled was a 4 or 5 and a 9 and 9. Which, you know, basically translates to some struggle to start. Okay, but not even not doing anything that could even be remotely called flourishing, and then success and success. Honestly, at that high, I would often include a buff. So honestly, that other 9 would probably get buffed into a dirty 10, and at least, and yeah, more than. And I just, you know, felt the need to do that simulationist because, like, I realized my plan didn't involve, okay, but how are you going to survive until you can become a professional duelist? What a cafe, a member of the clan. Huh. Yep. Get this done. Get this done. Guess everybody's here for cat book. Oh, you can get up on there? Ah, okay, I think I figured out how get up there. Aha. I can't do cat book anymore this week anyway, so. Parking your war mech or whatever the fuck that is on here, huh? Oh, that's cool. Babe. Do. Can you change pose on here? You cannot. That's pity. It'd be really funny if each of these had an alternate pose. Wait for it to happen. Well, it's almost time for a wheel spin. Actually, it should have gone off by now. So we'll spin it in the wheel anyways. Boo. Upside down flip, huh? Still not happening, huh? Oh, well, at least that finally. Looks like my alarm's a few seconds off. Oh, well. I will say, if day gets bad enough heat-wise, I'm not streaming. Working up the energy to talk and do stuff is on bad days. And so on and so forth. I think I'm gonna, honestly, we're gonna take a little break. just while waiting for this to proc. I do want to do this. I don't think it'll be much longer, so I'm gonna. Yeah, I tell more about what the simulation has done, but I actually legitimately didn't get that far in it. I could have used the various magic really the depth to in it, but like, while I could totally play Mystical Overlord and abuse the fact I'm the only one who can summon monsters, even temporarily, Bam, 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 bam. Hello, basement room I didn't know existed. Oh yeah, golden pig guy. Why does everyone find my love should slice my tummy rumbling so? Just stuff how does Reina manage? The fact I have to make things to put your paintings up makes your ass suck. Oh, but bow, do. Really? Still going? I'll take a brief break. If it's not done in the next 3 minutes or so, I will go back and just start on the MSQ. Really? God damn it. Usually this is so fast. Yeah, you know what? I don't care if it pops up when I'm in the middle of a thing. I'm going to... Where is it? Tail feather? I just didn't want to waste fucking teleport. $50 to 1500 and $150 to 650, so yeah, 3 days still. I'll have as long as I don't miss a day, I'll have it all wrapped up by the time we're back. Alright, that's lost remedy on the information of your encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. Fine. And now you think of it, really, you know what, if it's only increased my tales of heroism. Besides, battle scars are too many, so loose morals are gentlemen, definitely a bonus. So, you absolutely did lose an eye then, huh? Fine. Can't see the X-ray has been laid to rest. I don't think Terry would ever stop using such an elegant weapon, but then how was I to ever know there was not one vagabond during chokeable force, but 2? He knew us, he knew you. Did he walk in armor recently walked in his? I think so. Alright, Alfie, what you got? So how did that go? The collections, they walk in a different path. Struggle to see how their goals conflicts with ours. Nor is that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exceptional should have wholly escaped our notice until now. There are rumors in it and attempted to recruit him to our cause. Such adventurers, and I would soon forget their nobody knew us, I think. Shit. Okay, I skipped a lot. I love to believe that the band of preternaturally gifted warriors has been trying land. That knowledge should sniggle shouldn't start our part. Well, not avail us not. There's much to do we do not know. Well, we must needs contrary what we do know, namely that Lord Ravana is no more. There must be informed. The news may render her more subtle ceramic invitation. I think that is on hand. I shall take my leave. Being in the city, colleague is giving me a sinking headache. I mean, she'll be with Master Matoya. I will beg her assistance with the search for Minfilia. Wait, Minfilia's my thing. I thought she was kids with Haru. I know, much has happened in your absence. Yeah, Thinker didn't know any of this shit. I ended up skipping so much of that. Hold on. Yeah, I can't abandon it. And restart. God damn it. Alright, let's go read what we missed. Yeah, friend. Yeah. Dreams of the lost. Where's the dialogue? Dialogue! There we go. It seems like that they slew your first trial. Speaking of which, that was not the first time that men and women has killed a god. It was the Sour the City Age for promising candidates, which shall I found Haru. The thing here says sacred, but like I with they. Yishtrola, that's my sir. That's me, so like yes, we saw your first time. I'll take away. Actually, it was not the first time that band of merry men and women could kill a god. And naturally gifted adventurers have been traveling the land, slaying primals without knowledge. Perceptions are part speculation, one else not. What do we do now? For the right, we must need to concentrate on what we do know. Now let Lord Ravana know more. Okay, well. Ooh, nah. Oh wait, no, the guy we're looking for is up there anyways. I believe this would be Yashtola's first time meeting Vidofnir. No wait, she wasn't even around at that point. And definitely Thancred's. Oh no, Vidofnir, we got news. I had not thought to see you again so soon, Muscle. He's right, I know not that she has long since a podfish god. He's with it. I'd been so. Yeah. Now we're gonna have to teleport back here. At least it's just teleporting to Annex Shrine. Elevator gone down, someone's in a sleeping cap. I love how you can see a lot of design elements and other such machina that you see throughout Final Fantasy. This thing reminds me of the thing that got turned into the walking ballista card in reprint in the Final Fantasy 10 deck. I mean, he is big to compare. Right foreleg. That's right. This big fucker, we're fighting each of his chunks. Boom. I could wait until that thing's fully charged, but eh. Yeah, legs down so we can target the fucking core. Boop, boop. Can't target the core anymore. Give me a leg. Boom. Ah! That fucking happened. Boop. Damn it. I did enough damage that I lost my ability to. Yep. Fuck you. Boop. I felt like pain was coming. Defeat the funiculator. Boop, 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 boop. Ah! Sins of the Father. One. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Boom, 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 ba-down. Gordius complete. We are not going to activate one of these again anytime soon. Anything interesting here? Nope. We'll dump all that garbage again. Alexander, the Gordian Knot. And there you go. His core is literally called the Gordian Knot. There's the reference. I forgot what it's called. That's how I was confused by it. It's called Gordius. We're here. And none of us swear, so if you need another pair of hands, just say the word. Thought to machine, eh? I knew I should have brought a big hammer. Not that I need it, of course. Isn't that right, mid? Not that I need it, of course. Isn't that right, mid? Hidden control panel up there, huh? That thing hatched open. Okay, well, I suppose that makes sense if you wanted to come apart so you could work on it. Trying to take down a primal via taking down its internal parts, at a machine. Look! Like knowing some brain case of unwise and quick think blade. Think Judge Wiggly vacillation study Uplanders. Good study Uplanders. It is before eyes of gobby? Good. Do not fail. There's no use for failing gobblies. Or succeeding ones. End of gobbies. Long wanderings close. That doesn't sound good. And I tell you that all the victory folks, you think he had won? He didn't seem to bother us before. Think he might have a planning on for us to stop like that. Cool. He's setting about the funding what they need to complete the plan. Well, lines of a missing piece, I thought. Why don't Cook sings the Thunder God? The two dots were outside. Why aren't they here? I didn't even know we were coming. What would be more important than protecting the leader? I think he sent some dials, do you? Oh, our backs were turned. That would be. Come on! There be the. Oh. Well, I have no use for this shit. This shit was almost... The way I think it worked is that this shit was added in a series of patches, so people who wanted to get higher in gear could all... Without waiting, would have to work their way up. And then eventually you just get everything you wanted at once. Is that it? I could have sworn I... Oh, right, because I bought the fucking potions. Not potions. Die. Oh, well. Because I can say the... We're gonna get back to auto style. What do we do? What happened? Look, not see anything. Better succeed. Come on, that man. Do not come. It's safe. There's somebody to know. Come to take steps to recovery flock. Great was chaos, but suddenly I go and take only junk not worth shingly shine. Came in barter and raised someone is trapped with a handful of bleeding junk. And where were they last seen? Near the shortstop. Rex, come on. Go and find the chief. He'll know what to do. A pulsing heart. Tarnished Gordian Bolt. Enigma. Alright, well, I can... I don't know when the natural stop point for this particular quest is. Not here, so we'll go ahead and... Don't think just for lack of tidings. I'm telling Fredericks. So it's shaky clashing with someone. I think, oh, I don't know good. Maybe you could do foul things. Let's go and see. Make sure all is well. Wait, why was I doing that? They're already mechanist. Will do. And then do. Round Rocks is here. Good. They took her shit. That's all we found it. They haven't come back, have they? They haven't come back, have they? No, they're gone for now. No, they're gone for now. They do fit the line. At least Round Rocks gone. Oh, they're gone. Horse thing. I took everything. I'm sad she was out collecting trinkets when backwards and they came and didn't think that haven't she been here. Come, little one. Dry your tears. Sid? Hey, if I'm gonna survive, I'm looking at a town. Not far from your treasure, Round Rocks. Hey, all his shit. many Uplander bring treasure home. Thanks, Uplander. Many thanks. It's probably and we had a feeling a few soldiers might be looking around waiting for ambushers. At least someone on when we went to look. But why did the Alliance take a round rock section first? So sure they can't have been their goal. Yes, for sure. Thanks. I did not believe something they wanted was hidden amongst round rocks, pound rockets. That's right for them. They decided to take the lot. When they said they didn't have what they were looking for, they found their chance to seize whatever it was they actually wanted. What if bad goblins want most favorite treasure round rocks one is with Uplanders? You mean the clothes zone that Harrowbard? But of course, it's been sitting in the cutting machine all along. ETS around since I was that pretty close zone. It's special treasure from near old castle. Oh, now it's left by Icelanders from before. What do you mean before, Rodrox? You needed Charlotte Ruins when the giant first appeared? Mid didn't know this part. Yes, Rodrox saw a whirly-cog giant stand 3 years ago. For a little bit, and big gobbies do not believe Rodrox. 3 years ago, when someone tried to fail to summon the primal. Sounds like whenever they lost something they needed, and it wasn't just a communication crystal. Right to the codex. All places the realm, so it's actually sealed within a crystal, huh? They found the original, so the crystal must be the Illuminati's missing piece. We may have stopped our primal and taken their prize, but our foes are not about to meant to be. You can have her blood like it's not. Yeah, but we got you, Haru, and I'm sure that you'll be ready for the onslaught when it comes. My advice, you make me till then? Good, fuck, good. Gordius is finished, so now we're going to just... That'll be it. We're not gonna touch these. Just finish us. Sure, happy, make me friends worry. Think around rocks up players one. Thanks, kinda, Plenda. How many chairman as well, Haru? Find some need friction you tried it. Not many would do that. It's still not the face of a primal. Yeah, my thanks also. Nah, it's an old hat at this point. Made help to Landlock too. So have good hearts and kind. Only so many of us find Machina pretty, my dear. We have to stick it together, don't we? You mean I think Willy Cobbs and Bitty Bobs? Thank you, Rex. My love, he adored the things, inventing, building, tinkering with them. Made always pitched up Markman remembering. Markman remembering, sorry? I suppose I do. It's times for something else, though, and my friends and I were lost in our dreams. Fought to put back to piece together everyone was logic, reason, technology. And we were certain we could do it, too. I was thinking up things to drink them, but I helped my health small way, and after feeling away eating someone else's dream, and watch it over, you like a wave of happiness. I never felt that way since. Now it seems so far away, even the memories feel like I dreamed them rather than lived them. Well, no, that. Roderick's right. Enter your kindness, so keep an eye on our girl until we next meet, will you? Yeah, that's the blue steel now. Awake the metal. Fuck you for making it identical to shit I made. I can make. Okay, well, that's done. We're not doing more of this until I get... Probably after next week, because we're going to be focusing on other stuff for a bit. I just wanted to be able to run those fucking missions without any trouble off screen, you know? Why am I going to Okazundu? Okay. Been a while since I've done a cutscene while wearing my Dragoon kit. The again. Would that we could take credit. The god fell by another's hand, and another revelation upon revelation. Regardless of cosmic celebration, the Nats will have no choice but to withdraw. But to another matter, I have tidings for thee as well. Regarding the Guardian's invitation, I sent what the man to my thigh, hearken to his answer now. Here I have mourned my beloved, who gave her life for the feast that thy king betrayed, until a child of Ishkar came unto me. For warmth somehow. For want of warmth, she wrapped herself in a dream. The world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought, for justice she sinned. Then she sacrificed and became as light. Oh, one's heart have faith in one's conscience, be it for weal or be it for woe, in the glory of man and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we made it. We will keep with you who walk in the light. He accepts our Eric's invitation. Clear that I have enough there shall journey down Dishguard on behalf of my people. Be honored to see your answer. We will carry our words to always not play. Yeah, we got a lot of catch up on Thancred. Happening is now. When did you be here to see it? I don't like this cut. I feel foreboding things from this cut. Don't do nastiness. Well, Thanks for burning one.
Celebrated the return of a long-lost friend. Honorable men plotted to deprive them of another.
An assassin pretending to be a beggar.
Sir Emmerich was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
Hero, but yeah, no hero, but a father killer. Yeah.
Honorable men, whose knife in the dark was the
I love the kid. Fucking goddamn it, Everett, we better be fucking okay, man. That's just great. Yeah. And the guy who's literally standing there, just going honorable men, just making it clear what utter fucking disdain he has for this entire fucking bullshit. Oh, wait, no, this is returning to Ishgard, finally. What a fucking sight, huh, folks? We come back and, yep, not far from here, our good friend got essentially to death. Right up there, holy shit. What the? There. I was saying what was in there. I'll get more of it off screen, just to slowly piece my wheel my way through whatever sets it is. Especially today, I had ample time to brief think on recent events. Yep, not ahead, afforded us. So I had rivals, chat with the Emperor of Garmo, recovered the truth beyond the Southern Hill Wall, one of Michael Archbishop's ambitions, and then rode home on the back of the Father of Dragons. Does that yeah, shit got wild, Thancred. Right, let's not keep Sir acquainted. Quite well, Thancred. Can't just quite I mean, you give me another lot to this. This whole affair with each guardian and so our friends nowhere to be found. Being there's no end to our troubles. We can but face them head on, one at a time for now. We must apply ourselves to our allotted task, and leave the others to theirs. Thancred, we found you. If they found me, we'll find Yide, Papalamil, and Minchili as well. So it will soon be a memory, which we'll look back on together. Pray do not misunderstand. I don't mean to lie that I would do other. That it would be otherwise. I merely I had rejoined our grand sure was one of its more triumphant moments. Your recent accomplishment. The mood here is less than celebratory. Not that we will enjoy a more glorious victory soon enough. Sure that I'll play my part in them to the very hilt. Ooh. Good gear, good gear. Doesn't look like Ishgardian Mechanist gear. Hilda! You returned at last, and this at least faces our kind. King Susanna, I take me Sir Emmerich's invitation. Yes. Hey, sad tidings indeed. Would that Lord Commander were here to hear them. No. Is he otherwise engaged? Sleeping off a knife to the gut. What? What happened? Will he live? Shogun saw you make a full recovery, but had Lord Edmont and Lord Shogun not been on hand with the time of the dark? Been so fortunate. For mercy, they subdued the fiend before they could land the telling blow. I mean, the guy went for one knife and then tried to ditch the place, but yeah, if Emmerich was on his own, he probably would have stabbed multiple times, rather than just going for trying to just make it discreet. Now after that, the city, including Savage, bursts into flames. Oh! The psychopaths used it as the first shot, and then burst everything up. Set a lot of things on fire. Great. Got us entirely sides. Now it's in the fires, but for every one we put out, something like 2 more start up, and nothing, especially in the broom. Ah, so they're burning the poor for daring to get to look above their station. That's started by assassins, conspirators. Until they even ran up, they'll be known in this. We help us find them. Yeah. Then let us be about it. Oh, no. I will skip the cutscene, but I do want to get this. Actually, no. Let's give the easy XP to this, so I can get this to 70 sooner. Yeah, so far it looks awful, but we'll see what it looks like once I am done. Even with the entertainers just come out the fires and set them up in the pillars. Finally, there's a battle, and seeing the broom. It's all broom. It's all of them now states its own has come there. It's killing us what it is. It's very HighPriest like to bring about the lasting change. The 2 others rated all serves what they hold dear. They'd sooner set all the pores on fire than risk them being their equals. Yep. So I mean, it's all to let his future be bound by his past. Time and witness have just pressingly right. Lewis Wall once told me the man was well too willing to let his future be bound by the past. Time and witness how depressing right he was. Old Frankfurt was really good. This Frankfurt's fine. I just rolled Frankfurt for heavily right now on his deep, rich voice. You know, spaceship may have been likely of its predecessors, endures primal accessories of fending, primal accessories of slaying. I'm just gonna grab that. Moving into hunt process without delay. This is spreading. We must begin our investigation immediately. As once we found, suspects must be identified. Have you been able to determine the precise location where the fires were set? Perhaps there's a pattern. If there is, we have discerned it. Fires have been reported throughout the city in both pillars and foundation. Pillars too? So it's not just pillars. It's best to decide our forces. Master, I would have you take charge of investigation in the foundation. Alright, and that means we're... Perhaps Nakaro can be assistance as well. Nakaro and me get the pillars. Oh, and they'll keep likely me up there. Only questions. Well, the guys that the old rogue is trying to oppose over there be joining us. First introduction to Sacred of the Science of the Seventh Dawn. Say, what a pleasure it is to meet you, my lady. I'll bet. The name's Hilda Fan, eh? And I'm thinking of a fellow ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages. I remain here to coordinate the choir quenching effort. Thereby, pray for me immediately. That's all. Probably could begin by sifting through the shard rubble and random pacifiers. In my experience, every time there's at least one individual who can count on to know things he or she should not. That would be the Lord Emmanuel de Fotims. Unwind, so neither care for him that much. He could gossip for Ishgard. Really, Emmanuel Lane? Is it we're going to? Oh god, we're doomed. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion, Haru. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion, Haru. He'll at the Corsair, most like. Never to be seen, so let's go and see him. Original and I will accept. But old? Yeah. Unfortunately, it seems like you're old now, Thancred. Sorry to tell you that. There we go. Probably should have just teleported here from the get-go. Yeah, where we thought he was. Emmanuel Lane. You fop. So I said that a gentleman is rather than does, and Lord, and since we have living proof. Well, go on then, talk to the daft sod. I'm just trying to feel it's much more straight from the path. That's been the case. He's renewed enthusiasm from martial training, gave way to frustration, interest in the first sign of difficulty. Well, if it isn't Haru, if it isn't Haru, dearest of all friends, looking rather glum, saying the matter will go. That's a dreadful bit, that. I just wanted to say, there seems to be any rhyme or reason to it at all, naturally. We've doubled the god outside the manor, along with most of the other houses. The old pile going up in flames, that's all. He's wondering why the hot planets washed with refugees. The vaults have been opened to those unfortunate those who have lost their homes. But from what I hear, remarkable man, not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. If you're thinking questioning refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to hop on. Anyways, I could offer a word to comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Disgusting. Wait a moment, I know what that is. You give me one of your looks, aren't you? You give me in just a little girl. I'll have you know, my heart yearns for but one rose, prickly though she may be. Yeah, well, it sounded pretty fucking awful, Emmanuel Lane. That you remain unconvinced. Very well, if you'll help to prove the truth of my intentions, I'll graciously rescind my offer and catch those arsonists. Was not entirely what I'd hoped for. So I was to come here again? Never mind. Next time, as we divide our efforts, while you question our refugees and hop on Haru, I shall investigate the oceans while ours were set. It's good to join me, Hilda. You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming about the nuts the way you're lonesome, can we? You're out blind, left shivering in your small clothes. Thancred. I can understand the appeal of her a lot, but don't feel like she's going to be taking you up. She's got too much sass. You won't stand a chance. Unruffled refugee. I was just one of the first ones to see how the fire began. So I heard footsteps that heard our neighbors starting that looked at and saw the flames. So close our backs for now for the church generosity. So what we do? Vault priest. Well, there's two ways this conversation can go. And one of them involves whining about the vermin. Oh, this one gets a cutscene. I don't know if that assures me. My brother says, there is food and shelter enough for all in the basilica. Hello, and blessings upon you, Father. Yes, we were not sure if we should come. There have been so many unbelievable days. There have been ceramic Civilians. Oh. Well, unbelievable tales these days. Not unbelievers, but yeah. Yes, in Hartford, and pray no heed to the lies of lesser men, only to lead you astray. Yep. Here are your sick as well, miss. Now I'm trying to find out who's been setting the fires, so we can put it to stop that. It's a brilliant at last. Good. It's gone on for too long. Luckily, anything to aid you in your search for our duty to these poor souls. Well, I made a fury guide your steps. Yeah, he's calling Emmerich and his shit lesser men. I don't think it was Emmerich's orders that opened this up. I think what happened here is they decided to set this fucking place on fucking fire. Specifically, so that then desperate people would turn to the church. And the church would then tell them it is all Emmerich's fault and his people's fault. Honorable men indeed. Malay. Oh, gone. Everything's gone. Man with a satchel. Outside the window, and there was the smoker where it was hot, so I couldn't breathe. I remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm is getting better after all. Yeah. Fucking Ishgard. Finished then. Ah, there you are. Anything to share? Only one person saw something, but I'm pretty sure this is being done by the church. It will require more than a mental testimony of a traumatized girl if we identify the culprits. While we were questioning refugees, we inspected scenes of several fires, including one near St. Raymond's Cathedral, near the Tribunal. For mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage. So they were spared by the grace of the fury. Question how mercilessly efficient Arcanist tried to fail so miserably on 2 occasions when the target was a bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. It's almost as if the orthodoxy is the one setting the fires. Good, of course, but it does give one cause to wonder. Alpha will doubtless have an opinion. I mean, it seems fairly obvious. One of the people I was talking to mentioned the lies of described listening to stuff about, you know, Emmerich and the bishop and the dragons is, in fact, the lies of lesser men, offering said people succor from what's happening. Seems pretty fucking obvious to me. The Orthodoxy are setting fires so that they can then play hero. Yeah, somebody got caught. You should have seen the way Alphino tackled him. Oh, good on Alphino. Good, now we can proceed with the interrogation. Not saying a word, bud? Okay. It's fine on me. Pennsylvania not, sir. Pennsylvania not, sir. Ah, Howard Smith is you. You've detained a suspect. Found the man lying near the range of one of the stricken buildings. Quite diamonds, since he also present before the fires broke out. Their words, he did not, so we insisted. Yeah, damn it, you got the wrong man. Oh, now you're talking? I put Eureka of oil and all those bones in hand. Not gonna tell you, I suppose, but tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim of you, so look at me. Aye, that you are after fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about his pet mongrel slipping the leash, burning half the city to the ground. No, I grant you, but then the highborn types surely do show loyalty to their pets. That's Fox, he's the one who told me to keep going. Thancred is, as a reminder, one of our best information gatherers was Thancred. Good to see him back in his element. Whoops. Even if a sinner such as me could be held find salvation for his work, he said, let it to behind, try to. I said my prayers every day like a good man. Hey to me, he came to me. Alright, at this point, I think it's time I flip back down. And there you have it. And there you have it, Tilda. Can I escort our friend here to the congregation? Aye, so long as you don't mind if he's slipping when he gets there. So, yep. We now know who was responsible. It was a good thinker, but how do you know he would confess? Well, I've seen it's like, more trouble so manipulated by men of power and wielded it as a weapon. I could not be certain, of course, but given the stakes, thought it would be worth the risk. If our captain had called your bluff, and if our captain had called your bluff, must be entertained our hypotheticals. The world is vexing enough. Thank you, Thancred. When by luck and judgment, we have at last confirmed that these arts were orchestrated by a person of or persons of influence. So we now return to the congregation and discuss how best to proceed. Of course, we know, yep, our good old player character can't quite put the pieces together. Almost never is, you know. Wheel time. Ah, yes, about that, said Thancred. Thank you, you turned us. What was your old outfit? I mean, you know what happened to his old outfit. You know what happened to Y'shtola, Tataru. Ah. Well, there we go. If Pandalop has anything to say regarding what's going on. But the interrogation is ongoing. Yeah! Nice interrogation, arsonist as we speak. We shall have more information ere long. Could have again, but ain't it 5 minutes? As long as his luck don't run out. Yeah, find out on me as long as his luck don't run out. You've got to summon the motive behind these fires. I mean, I can tell you. Haru can't, but I can. It's fucking obvious. I totally see Avishkard. I thank you all. Many are being interrogated as we speak. Though he fails, silent upon revealing that we had not returned his master. Tells what he knows, one way or another. Nah. But do not seem to be in his best spirits. He's the wonder method. His father widely slandered, and his half brother not yet cold in the grave. Yep. We are, of course, doing it again now as a healer. Oh, I want that XP for this job because I do not fucking. I just don't want to watch the cutscenes because the fucking outfit looks terrible. Forgot to actually grab my board. Anything that can save me my ass time on that one. This one might be where I'm dumping the cat books, but this is where I'm dumping the XP for this. And the moment this is up, which I probably will be also doing some grinding off screen for that too. Oh, a Horseman figure. And there it is. The ability to always use his shield as a paladin. If I ever use paladin, that is automatically going on because holy shit, yeah. Like, I might occasionally swap out for other things, but I think that's just such a good fucking thing. What isn't dead or is recreated by in a goldsmith's workshop can never die. Lucy has not won the rest on her laurels.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
I mean, I think at this point it should be obvious. We're not dealing with a powerful person. We're dealing with a member of what has to be the Orthodoxy, who is actively invested in perpetuating the lies of the Ishgardian religion. Setting things on fire was to drive people to the church and turn them against us.
I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course, that's the issue. The problem is identifying suspects based on motive. There's plenty of motive. What's the fucking who are we poking? Yeah, you okay, man?
A healing well, thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change.
Yep. Man, take a short break after the scene to get another drink. Water goes through so much quicker. Especially when I'm desperate for cold water.
Rookmob has seized control of the vault.
Oh, great.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
Of course.
We were directing refugees.
Yeah, that fucker.
When all of a sudden, men brandishing.
Okay, so he's the one who did open it, but they took advantage of it.
So fast, my lord. We had no time to respond.
Took advantage of the fact that we would be guarding the peasants. Oh, wow. Okay. They're stupider than I thought. Instead of a long-term plan of turning the people of Ishgard and of affirming the beliefs of the people of Ishgard and the church and turning them against us via propaganda and such, they're just trying to hold the poor hostage.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
Fucking goddamn it. Honorable men indeed.
Imputing Sir Emmerich would change anything. That the truth will somehow die with him.
Yes, because they're stupid. They could have played the long game.
Unable to accept there can be no going back.
And they would sooner burn everything down and attempting to keep things as they are. Aren't people like that just wonderful? I'm so glad we don't have to deal with people like that in real life.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
Yep. Ooh, vault hard.
I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. Eric continues to be fucking awesome. I shall lead the assault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Why are we talking to him like he's the leader? Like, I defend Alfie a lot, but like, it does kind of feel weird to have him be fault of leadership here. When we got both Ystrel and Thancred around. Obviously, it can't be me, even though the Warrior Light is probably the most fit, honestly, story-wise. But you can't have the player character be the one in charge because we can't talk in cutscenes, so. At least not without winning more into how BioWare did in the Old Republic. Yeah, find a cutscene too. Oh, Attribution.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Attribution. To arms then, friends. Time is against us.
Anyways. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a moment, do one or two other things, and then get myself a drink. Well, at least it's late enough that things have started cooling, eh? Alright, I'm back. Pillars. It's up there. Yeah. Whatever's going on in the story, we're taking a break next week to do the, like I said, do the other stuff, and then we'll probably mix some of it with it. Hildebrand quest, but like background wise, I'm gonna be working on honestly making that shit rather than grinding up any of my crap. You know, something here or there. Sacred, just like all times, eh? Strolla, let's bring notches out into the wounded. Ready when you are, Haro. That was my safety. Let's forget, I too am a knight. Well, we went to the best club, silently via this gate. According to our latest reports, these 6 hostages being held within. Generally, so the true brother of the faith are unknown. I am told one could claim to be sub-sword under sword in 7. Might the same be true of the rest? No sense of the word. Are you sure you wish to join us? I think I'm gonna do monk just to give it the EXP. Outside of maybe doing like one front line a day off screen, just to try to grind up wolf marks for Makai stuff. Good team our pendants come, so nurse, come. Let's secure the entrance. If somebody else takes front of us, mind your attacks and subdue the enemy quickly. Oh shit, they were following me. So basically, don't use AoEs. They're here. And immediately starts trying to kill him. I don't want to die. You were a stupid fucking piece of shit. I injured. Bless you. And all they've done is ensure the people be turned against them. Raiders are taken elsewhere by Sir Seminard. No, this is neither work of the ushers as former servant. Underworld, they've sounded the alarm. We'll hold entrance and look for after this one. Now go! Alarm, huh? Not getting any XP for killing these guys? I thought I would. Damn, maybe I should have used Gunny Boy. Let's go then, Asataro. Leave the others to us. Get haunted. The Fury wills it. No, you want the Fury wills is me fucking planting my fucking fist into your fucking skull. Is it over? They're somewhere. Coming so quickly. There they are. Let none escape. Keep going, don't hold them here. So anyway, Taro, stay with Sarmek and Lord Artoriel. Play Haro to the choir. God, the alarm, they've sounded the alarm to the choir. With a Q.
You underestimate me.
Now, 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 now. Alright. What do you got for me? I do like Emrick's big blue sword. Come on. Put down your arms, raise hostage, or you'll be shown, and you will be shown mercy. That would have been a stupid line. I give you my word. Ha! That would have made sense since I would so trust the dragon. Then the knights showed the hostages of mercy. He showed the archbishop. I broke through this fucking place before. Hey, Zurek, I'm a man of honor. By my hand, you achieve the Fury's judgment. This trial might be a trial, then Lord Artoriel, Haro, leave us, save the hostages room, and I will deal with Sar Summonard. Fucking, this piece of shit wouldn't know the first. The quote, God, it keeps coming back. Honorable men. Oh, Halone. Render unto us your judgment. Renaissance, your judgment. Raise up the righteous and cast down the wicked. You mean the poors. Let's be very clear. We know what you fucking mean, and it's the goddamn poors. Man, that's it. Hey, all of you attack! No, sir, please. Oh shit, that one person's almost dead. And the time I took figuring out where to fucking attack. Please. There's our nearby. Come, Haro. Ceramic needs our. Let's see, there's nearby. Come, Haro. Ceramic still needs our help. I'm going as fast as I can. No, let's finish this, sir. Before the eyes of gods and men. That's what the Fury wills us. Ah, well, I would have been happy to leave you, but, yo, you wanted to go punchy me. Let's go ahead and free up Sir Emrick to fight some of your boys. Bop, bop, bop. Nay, I swear you will. What was that about the Fury being with you? How she was, I imagine you would be, alive right now. Man, sorry, the priest took me upstairs when he saw you kill his men. Have no fear, child. We will save your friend. The girl who barely survived the fires. In here. No? The courtyard. Ready to drop a girl to her fucking death.
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Yeah, and you should have burned down Ishgard, then let the truth be known. Yeah, we get it. You're
Godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
You're the one fucking dropping her off the fucking building, bud. Trying to drop her off the building. Yep, real good at the unstable fucking facial expressions and the sheer fucking glee as he throws this poor girl to her death. Death. Fuck. That girl's gonna have some trouble walking for a while. And I'm surprised she could sit up after it's falling that much. I know, it's fucking video game, like, but that fall I really should. That last minute shave should have still at least led to a few broken bones. Wonderful entrance for Daphne. It's, you know, perfectly undermining the cause. Well, I say perfectly, but like in real life, we all know that you could do that shit and still be, and the people you were appealing to would still cheer you on.
Well,
no, perfect time.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
But yeah, finally at this point, it's funny really, if these bastards had just bided their time for Nidhogg to do his bullshit, they could have easily done what they did here and won significant amounts of goodwill from the people. Instead, they turned them against them. I actually thought they were smarter. I had actually forgotten how stupid these people are.
Thank you for saving me.
Still, well reflection of my life.
Thou art welcome, child.
Meanwhile, how are things going up there with Munzor batshit with Judge Frollo? There we go. That was a better one.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior, but full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee.
Huh? Got any news in?
I bear a message from my sire.
A specific message then. Alright. What you got for us? Or is it for them?
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing. This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
Hey, if you guys just waited a bit, hell, even waited for Vindofner to come in and get the warning, you might have been able to play things to your advantage. But because you're just so fucking stupid, then again, anyone who sincerely believes, you know, stuff like that is stupid. Yeah.
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words.
Yeah, things that look so great for a city and what with, you know, being transmuted into fucking Nidhogg. No. You know, I wonder if that was something that could happen to anybody, or if that's because, again, he has Rothkoska's blood in it inside him. Dragon Soul, as we learned from the Dark Knight quest. It's not just their blood and power, it's bits of their soul carried on and even grown and propagated.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
Yep. Couldn't ask for a better moment for your side to shine.
Unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Hey, is Judge Frollo still alive?
And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers?
Possibly, but like, it's not. It honestly, this probably won't work better for us than ever.
The world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that.
Yeah, that's realized. That's the realistic part. It doesn't matter how absolute wingnut someone is, if their lies are comforting someone who sees the world changing and even possibly growing worse, I want something simple to blame rather than the complicated truth.
I share your desire for a lasting peace with the Jovanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on... I see much of Horsefort in you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Aww.
Lord Edmund.
That's... damn. So basically, wasn't prepared for him basically to, accept, Himric is basically his second son. Anyways, I'm pretty sure this is the capstone quest for this, 3.1. So expect stuff to unlock. Okay, you know what? I only have, like, 13 minutes left, but, I have stuff to do tomorrow, and we'll finish this up. Before I come to Copen Girl, think so or not. Ishola, why is your every fucking solution to blink someone? The blinking card for Ishola just makes more and more fucking sense. And sadly, been up there quest of being circling for hours. It has been a long day of surprise, has it not? Just been a pity put after could not stay longer. Yes, I think it's fair to say she timed her departure rather less well than her arrival. That's getting down to justice. 1 moment later would have been a moment too late. Let's pray that the Shrines who yet harbor doubt. Let's say Shrines who yet harbor doubts to take these events to heart. The truth of Ceramic's words, that's not going to happen. But it will prevent the people who, well, it'll prevent the people who are only harbored some doubt, rather than the people who are already convinced it has to be wrong because it challenges their worldviews. Fortunately, it is literally scientifically true. People react to being challenged about the things they think are real, or things that they on their opinions and beliefs, like you are physically attacking them. Literally the exact same brain stimulus. So, well, tis only in meet that I informed her what's happened. Me, I shall be at Fort Tim's Manor. Now may I come here. Tataria would not forgive me if I left the Rising Stones without saying goodbye. If I left for the Rising Stones. A moment, Tataria. I wish you would. It's saying it seemed quite well to you. I'm not sure to put into words, but things here have so changed and so imperceptible most. Now, sir, but on closer examined, I saw that his acer flow had been irreparably disrupted. With the suspect that his ability to move ether has been compromised, but could may no longer be able to wield magics. It would do much to explain why he chose rain when the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He failed to slice slowing unusual methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. And when he learned that a nearby beast tribe would make preparations to summon a primal, may well have seemed more central to wait. A little more than speculation, so I pray speak no word of it. As a reminder, many of our punching abilities are magics. I don't really care whatever side quests pop up, we are prioritizing the ones I talked about. Honestly, this only looks so bad as it does because I fucking get the color conflicts. So yeah, we'll finish off talking about temps, and once we're done with this MSQ, Miss Fox, shall I show you inside the manor? Don't tell me all about what Apple did. God, tell us you're gonna be there to see it. I'll bite the bullet, what's going on? Oh, a copy of Horsfont's shield. The Fort Timps family shield. You're a Knight of Fort Timps. Oh, is this where I get the Knight of Fort Timps title?
Head of our house.
Oh, what? Oof.
Complicit in a coup d'etat.
He is. I keep saying it. It is. Just because you're the good guy, actually the good guys, when doing it, does not mean it's not a coup.
Surely there must be another way to convince houses Durandare and Zamail.
Zamail sucks ass, so outside of the old man who used to run it, but
alas, he will not budge.
Durandare, I think honestly it sounds like he might just want to rest after what he's been through.
In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
Because that's the system you're dealing with currently, and if you want to dismantle it in a way that will work, you have to work within it. But you know what? Perfect response. Knight lives to serve.
You were a sister to Horsefort. Will you be a sister to me as well?
I do not think sister is exactly the way to describe his feelings towards my character. I am absolutely 1% convinced it was a character like him. It had to absolutely have been romantic in nature, but especially because apparently Japan made him extra horny and shit at you. Because Japan. Herbert with hot gold, apparently, in the Japanese version, which is just, ugh. Thank fuck. Nobody over here would give a shit about Horse Fun's cooling corpse. It really is. There's no such thing as for us over here, especially given things that have, you know, happened and all that for that character type. And, like, I think the only reason Jiraiya is as well liked nowadays is because of the way he went out, not because of he was a good person at heart.
Come, Manalaine. There's much to be done. For Father, and for Sir Emmerich, and for Ishgard.
It's like, okay, I'll do work.
To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
Again, I cannot believe that elevator dare cast you in the same boat as that motherfucker.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future.
So Count Edmont de Potem, Seven Sword as Ghostlight. Yeah, boy. Okay, well, there we go. Fuck. Oh, wait, shit, more. Oh, the Great Google Library. Yaranje's doing some research in there, huh? Proof, the Golan Oracles, Apocrypha. This is proof. Golan Oracles, Apocrypha. It is truth's long gone, tale of ending, the paths we have been set upon. Ah, right, yeah. His shtick with Elidibus and the Warriors of Darkness. He's working with them, great. So then long ago, a ton. So no exception, nor the Triad. You know what must be done. Great. Our lovely boy Yaranje. The fuck with that? Has turned on us. Yeah. Thing you wanted to forget, but it was happening in the background. What's going on with the Alamigans? Papalymo! It's Ida and Papalymo! They're with the Alamigans. Hammond has their orders. Pass will attack as soon as all units are in position. The Imperials won't know what hit them. They've joined the Alamigan resistance. It will be bloody. Right, guy. It had better be. Stay here forever enough. We have other responsibilities. I know what my responsibilities are, and I mean to build them, everyone. Ah, the brains. We finally know where the brain cell squad went. Ah, of course they joined the Alamigan resistance. Good shit. Add the one. Put it on. Illuminati Quencher. Nah. I know what one I'm putting on. We're going to have it on right now. And I am adding that to my names thing. I am adding it to House for Timp's night. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Great game. So far, I don't see any side quests pop up, but that's neither here nor there. We're going to, come next week. We will be, like I said, wrapping up the ASQ for Heaven's Ward, and hopefully finishing up doing a chunk of the Menderville storyline. Off screen, I will be trying to gear up my shit so I can start the crafters, which is what I will be doing once we hit the point in the quest line where I can start turning shit I make in. That way, if I have excess crap I don't need for something, I can get rid of it. I need to get rid of some of these things I have on me. This will stay here until then, though. I need to get rid of the stuff I can either put in my apartment or shit. I was originally thinking that Nightcrawler Ghost would be something I wanted, but now, ooh, yeah, I'm liking the idea. That's what I need to do in those dungeons and read the fucking lore. God damn it. I keep forgetting to do that. Oh well. I think there's a way to solo those things without fucking combat. Let me tell you things here. Unrestricted. To the minimum requirement. Silence Echo. Explorer mode. Yeah, so we'll do that. So that's so I can read shit. Yep. But I'll be next week thing. I'll write myself a fucking note so I remember. Okay? This is HighPriest signing out, and I will see you all for this next time. Q6, we're nearing it the end game too. I'm going to take I'm fully reminded. TLDR, while I'm remembering, sorry, something else. When I finish it, I do plan on doing successive runs. I want to take a break. and I'm not going to be filling it with this. I just wanted to let you know, for a week or two, I will just be streaming this 3 days a week and nothing else. That gives me time to do some other stuff, get some editing done, and also just relax and play others. Anyways, I'm pretty saying I will see you all